Hi, this is Cheryl for Bear's Pampered Stampers. Today I have some more fun new products for you. This first one is from Tailored Expressions, Tickled Pink, a cute little flamingo. Some nice little sentiments. Congratulations, I'm tickled pink for you. You're flamazing. So fun stencil goes with it, makes the coloring a lot easier. You don't have to grab markers or pencils or whatever your choice is. Just grab your fun little blender brushes and some ink and you'll have this bird colored in no time. And of course, matching die helps you cut that out so that you don't have to worry about the dreaded fussy cutting. So Tickled Pink is the set. Separate die available to go with it. Also from Tailored, Two Can Do It. So a toucan, how cute is that? Also has a stencil available, or comes with, excuse me, it's not available, it comes with, so that you can color much, much easier. Great sentiments. Always remember Two Can Do It, a great encouragement card. So again, lots of fun with this set. I believe there's a matching die for this and I just forgot to pick it up. Sorry about that. Here's a gorgeous flower arrangement from Tailored. It's called Autumn Array. Same as we saw before, the stamp set, and all of these were red rubber, so they're the good quality, high detail, stamps. This one also has a set of stencils with it that help with coloring these flowers. So how easy is that going to be? Just grab some pretty inks and your blender brushes and you are good to go. And of course, there's a die that will cut this out for you as well if you want to cut it out and pop it on something. So very, very cool set and make a beautiful, beautiful autumn arrangement. From Pink Fresh, we have lots of fun things in stock. First of all, we're going to look at Bling. These cute little rhinestones. I don't know if you can see how iridescent they are and how sparkly. They're just going to add a lot to any project that you're working on. And then also we have silver and gold, and these aren't the gemstone type. These are more the half ball. So there's several different sizes in the package. Silver and gold are available. So that is going to help a lot with your fall and winter card making as well between the three. How fun is that? We've got some different die sets from Pink Fresh. First we're starting with, it's called Fancy Oval Frame. How pretty is that? I'm going to just flip this for a minute because you can see the detail a little better on this back cover picture. But what a cool die from Pink Fresh. Another oval from Pink Fresh. Again, let's flip it over and see how pretty is that little detail. I like ovals a lot for card making. I'm assuming that you do too. And either of these would just be gorgeous to add to anything that you're working on. Another set from Pink Fresh. This one doesn't have a name. I'm sure it has a name, I just don't see it. Ornate Banner. Sorry, took me a minute there. But you have different pieces that you can use to cut out the banner. There's kind of a solid here in the center part. Not really the center. So we have an outer layer that has the stitching or the little dot detail on it. We have an inner that's going to cut out this border. You can choose whether or not to use this little part that does the little 3-cut, and then there's another smaller banner with it. Again, both of these pieces are optional, so you can choose to cut in that detail or not. The banners themselves will have that cute dotted edge. How fun is that? And not to leave our slimline friends behind, we have this beautiful slimline die that will do essentially the same thing. How nice is that? So a great slimline banner. This would be fun for a standalone banner, not necessarily on a card because of its length, either size, long and skinny. How fun would that look? There's a couple of stencils from Pink Fresh. These are styled as slimline. You can see the longer lines of this, but you could use it on any size cards. It's just a matter of moving things around so that you get enough of your area stenciled that you need. This is called Slimline Heart Builder, and there's actually 3 stencils in the set that layer together, and when layered together gives you this look of having 3 different colors of hearts. You can use 3 different inks. You can just keep adding ink to the different layers, and you'll come up with a similar look to what they show here. How cool is that? Another one here called Slimline Skinny Plaid gives you this fun skinny plaid when all is said and done. I believe this one's a set of 2 stencils, stripes going either way to get that plaid. And so lots and lots of fun with this stencil. Again, styled for slimline, but you can certainly use on A2 cards. Here's a great sentiment set from Pink Fresh. And, you know, we've seen other companies do the sentiments that stamp all together and cut all together. And believe it or not, this is one of those. So one stamp, you're going to have sending hugs, hello, you're a great friend, and then purchase the matching die, and you'll cut them all out at once as well. And actually, I think this die is maybe, looking at it now going, this is a little bit upside down compared to that, but it's one cut, and you're going to cut out all of those sentiments at once. Let's just take a look at this, because this is too cool to be believed. It's not going to come out of the package very easily for me. Come on. Okay, now I just have to figure out how this orients, but I think it's this way. Look at that. How easy would that be to cut out your stamped image? And you have all those sentiments to use. They're not attached anymore. That is so, so cool. You know, obviously you're doing one card, maybe a happy birthday or a congrats card, but you have all of these others that you've done at the same time. You don't have to go back and restamp. That's just really awesome to me. I like the time savers. I definitely do. And they're all such usable sentiments. Celebrate, miss you, hello, congrats, yay. Nice, nice set. Here's a wreath from Pink Fresh, and this one is called Reason to Smile Wreath. You can see the wreath better here on the back in color. I've seen this done in many different colors. It's really, really pretty. If you're in the shop, you'll see some samples of cards done with this wreath. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You pick your color combo. Obviously, you need a good basic green or 2 to get the wreath part in, but the flowers can be anything. And how pretty is that? Especially maybe with some of these really sparkly gemstones on, just to make it really pop. Great sentiments on this one. They're wonderful, encouraging sentiments, which I like. Hold on to your vision. Distance gives us a reason to love harder. I'm so jealous of the people that get to see you every day. Look at you taking those chances and doing your best. You're the reason I'm smiling today. So lots of really cool sentiments that you can use more or less on encouragement cards. I don't know if you send those too, but sometimes it's just nice to have a, hey, I'm thinking about you, way to go, or hang in there, sort of a card to be able to send. And there, of course, is a die that goes with it that's going to, oh, sorry, there's a stencil first. The stencil is going to help you color in the wreath, which is so, so cool. It's an easy way, again, let me flip this so you can see it. It's an easy way to fill in those flowers. And if you haven't done this before, blender brushes are an easy way to go, but any blending tool that you use, whatever you're happiest with, will work really well with the stencils and give you that beautiful level of detail to fill in your green leaves as well as your flowers. And you can see that there's a couple of layers of color on those flowers to create that great, great detail. So what a fun set. Again, there's a die that will come in and cut out even the most detailed areas of that wreath for you. So, you know, even if you're a fussy cutter, this one can be a little bit fulsome to cut out. So it's nice to have something that's going to go in, cut those edges, leave you a nice center mass here. So if you want to put a big word in the center, you can, certainly. What a cool set from Pink Fresh. Again, this is the Reason to Smile wreath. Another wreath from Pink Fresh is the Rustic Floral wreath, and you can see it here on the back. This one is stenciled, so we've got this beautiful wreath going on here. We've got a set of 4 or 5 stencils. Actually, this is 5 stencils. That's going to give us everything from the greenery to the flowers to the wreath itself. How cool is that? And of course, pair it with the matching die. You can cut this out. This one's going to have a beautiful open center that will pop on whatever background you put it on. This is called the Rustic Floral Wreath. And when you stencil those flowers and everything on, it is going to have that just a softness and a wonderful touch of the handmade. Here's a cool butterfly set from Pink Fresh. This is the stamp that will stamp all of those butterflies at once. This is a single stamp. Very cool. You can see them on the back. They have a different design, each of them, but they're very coordinating. What goes along with it is a stencil set. So again, we can stencil in those butterflies, stencil the beautiful colors in, and not have to worry about grabbing markers or colored pencils or whatever else your colored method of choice. You could certainly do that with a stamp set, but if you grab the matching stencil, you can do that so much easier with your blender brushes and that sort of thing. And then, of course, we have a die that's going to cut out all of those guys at once, all of those butterflies. So you'll have a flood of butterflies for use in whatever project. I also think that would make a pretty background for a card. So lots of different uses for this butterfly set from Pink Fresh. There are a couple of new stamp and washi sets. This first one is called Blossoms and Berries. This is a favorite of mine, and there are some samples for you in the shop. Trying to grab the right washi tape here, and of course I grabbed the wrong one. Look at the pretty colors. This is great for a late summer into fall card. Beautiful roses and strawberries. You've got a little hint of gold on the washi tape as well. If you've not used this, this is a wide washi tape. The pattern on it is the same as the pattern on the available coordinating stamp set. So it's about this long. You're going to grab that panel off the roll of washi, put it on cardstock, and you can experiment with different colors. White or off-white often works the best. White will make it more vibrant. Off-white will make it a little more muted, but also give a great result. But you put that large panel on the washi tape, and then if you buy the coordinating die, it's going to cut all of those little pieces for you. So you can see there's a wreath, there's kind of the center spray, several large sprays here, and some little pockets of berries, a single flower, and that sort of thing. I can tell you this is one panel of the washi tape. It is way more than you can use on a card. And no, that's not a challenge. You know, go ahead and use it if you like it. But usually you're talking about several cards worth out of this. If you buy the washi roll, you've got a whole lot of cards and layouts and other sorts of things that you can do with it without even having to think about stamping or coloring. But you can also get the stamp set so that when that sad day comes and you're out of the washi tape, you can stamp it, you can color it, and you can keep on cutting because you've got the die that also matches the stamp set. So this is a stamp right here, one stamp from top to bottom. And so this you would stamp on cardstock. You'd have the long panel. Usually I cut an 8.5 by 11 sheet in the center. So I have it's 4 1/4 by 11 now. And I stamp this on. You can color it. You can use the washi. If you use the washi, you don't need to stamp though. I want to emphasize that. And then just go ahead and lay the die over the top. It's easy to match what goes where. You can obviously see the wreath shape, and that's where you're going to start, is matching the wreath all the way down to the little berry bouquet down here. And you're going to end up with all of those wonderful pieces with one pass in your die cutting machine. How simple is that? Again, lots of fun sentiments to go with it, sending sweet wishes. That was so sweet of you. Hope your day is sweet. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. You're the sweetest. So very, very cool set. Again, the washi is going to keep you for a long, long time, not having to color or recreate this. Very fun set. Again, I'm showing you the back so that you can see. Melissa probably wouldn't like it if I unfurled the washi for you, so we'll just keep that rolled up for right now. But this is what you get, is long panels of this. And normally I do the whole panel at a time, and I have all these pieces, and I just set them aside if I don't need them for that particular card or project. Then they're ready to go for the next one, and that's just cool to be able to do that. So again, this is Berries and Blossoms, this set. Also from Pink Fresh, and also a washi set, we have, and let me get the name right on this, Hydrangea and Rose. So we have the beautiful stamp set. Again, it's a long stamp. You stamp all at once. There's a coordinating die that you can get. One pass, you cut all of this out. You have all of these little pieces that you can use in your card or layout or whatever project you're doing. Beautiful, beautiful washi tape with the roses and hydrangeas. Again, beautiful cards for whatever occasion you might want to use them for. The panel on this is also pretty large, so it's unlikely that you could use, I'm trying to find the best way to show you, unlikely that you could use all of these pieces at once on the same card. But, you know, if it's big enough, I'm sure you could fit them. But some of the larger sprays are enough on their own, or with some of these small pieces that go inside and that sort of thing. Such a pretty set. Love, love the colors on that. And again, remember, if you buy the roll of washi, you've got a lot of cards. I think Melissa figured it out once, and maybe 36 or something like that, just measuring how long this is on the washi tape and then looking at the amount of washi that's included on the roll. And this is are you going to tell me how big you are? No, this is 11 yards. So it's a big, big roll of washi. It's wide and it's also very long. So you have a lot of these to work with. There's even one in there so you can, you know, your first one can be an experiment if you're a little bit concerned about doing it. But again, very, very cool. The matching die will cut out either the stamp set or it will cut out the washi tape. Again, roll out that washi tape, put it on the cardstock and cut, and you're good to go. Some nice sentiments at the bottom. Don't forget to take care of your soul just because you're such a good friend. Still thinking of you. Your moment is happening right now. So those aren't ones we typically have in our stash. So nice, nice sentiments. I like that when there's a variety available. So Pink Fresh, excuse me, hydrangea and rose stamp and the matching die and washi tape. So fun, fun stuff. Now the last thing, I'm sorry, I should have showed you last time, and I forgot to. I put this beautiful sunflower paper on top just to cover over the top so I don't spoil the surprise. But there is a fun new set in the shop called A Year with My Gnomies. Yay! It's a photo play calendar kit. How exciting is that? So this kit gives you 24 double-sided papers. Lots of paper to choose from. That's 2 papers for every month. It also gives you 3 large sheets of stickers that you can use to decorate things like crazy. So let's take a look at the paper. For each month, there's kind of this cut apart sheet that you can use little pieces, parts, together, separate. Let me see if I can get them all in camera so you can get a flavor for it. Again, we're starting with January. Lots of fun, appropriate words for the month. We have the month name, cute borders. Love the mittens at the bottom here. The back is just kind of a nondescript polka dot, which is fun for January. Here's the January coordinating paper, which is some fun snow gnomies. I have to think about how that's said, but very cute snowmen who also happen to be gnomes. Way too fun. And on the back, you have a 6x6 calendar that could be used, along with 3 coordinating 6x6 papers. So this is another one of those sets where it's hard to decide which side do I really want to use. Here's February. How fun is this? Again, lots of fun. Journaling cards and labels and things like that. Here's the back for you. The gnomies for February. Too fun. Obviously Valentine's Day. But again, with the calendar and the 3 smaller prints on the back. All of these are sized really nicely for cards too, by the way. Here's a St. Patrick's Day cut aparts and borders. Fun plaid back. And of course our little leprechaun gnomies. And coordinating papers. Here's our Easter guys. Too fun. Easter's always hard, isn't it? Because you don't know if it's April or March, but we make it work out in the card world, right? Pretty back paper. Here's our bunny gnomies. How fun. And again, fun papers on the back. Mother's Day for May. A little card for National Scrapbook Day, which is nice. Beautiful floral gnomies for May as well. And they're all labeled at the bottom. If you get them mixed up like I do, it's all good. Cute coordinating papers on the back. I love this. You're a rad dad. too fun. Greatest dad ever. I mean, some of these would be so cool on cards, let alone to make a fun calendar. There's a great plaid on the back of this one as well. We've got the cars. And here's our back prints. Lots of guy prints here. Here we've got 4th of July. How fun. Love the watermelon up there. And we've got barbecue nomies for this paper on the back. Again, 3 fun coordinating papers with the calendar. Calendar, I'll point out, is not dated, so you can use this at any time, no problem. Here's August. Too fun. Again, it's nice to have so many choices of paper. You could do lots and lots of things with this. If you just wanted to do cards for a year, you'd have it all complete in this kit, and you'd still probably have trouble deciding what to use. September, of course, is back to school. How fun is that? Even if we maybe don't have kids currently in school, it's still fun to have the paper and reminisce and that sort of thing. And our nomies in school, they're ready to go. October gets us to Halloween. How cute is this? I love this paper on the back. It's way too fun. Got nomies in the pumpkin patch for this one. And fun Halloween papers. November, we're ready to look at fall and Thanksgiving. Too cool. And so this would make a great family scrapbook album as well, not just a calendar. Or you can make a calendar and turn your calendar into a family scrapbook album once the year is over. There's so many choices. Get those fun papers that coordinate with it. Too cool. Here we're at December already. Again, fun cut aparts. What a great calendar we can make with this. Actually, several calendars, to say the least, and still have leftovers, I'm sure. Gotta love the paper. And it's such a nice small scale. I really like that part of it. Now here's our sticker sheets. The sticker sheets are 3 months at a time. So this is January, February, and March. So let me try and start up at the corner and give you a quick look through at how these guys go. So there's a little something for every month. Oh, I'm sorry, they're 4 months at a time. I lied. So January through April on this first one. Spring is our season. Very cool. Then we move on to May, June, July, and August. So a lot of Mom's Day, Dad's Day, summer fun on this sheet. And then rounding out the year, we've got September through December with back to school and Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. Lots and lots of fun stickers. So I'm sure you can think of a million ways of using the paper and the stickers. This is the back page for the set. So it's kind of fun because it gives you an idea of a layout you could do for every month using the materials that are here. So if you like to see inspiration, they're giving you inspiration to go with it, which is kind of nice. Also available is a Solids Plus set. So these solids coordinate with what you saw. There's 2 each of 6 different solids, but they have a back side that's totally different. So it's like you have 12 different colors of solid paper here that will coordinate with your A Year with My Nomies set. So you never have to worry about finding the right red or green to go with what you've got. Sorry, it's a little hard with my setup to get these pages through, but I'll get through them as quickly as I can. Green on the other side of pink. We've got yellow and blue next. And those are such pretty, vibrant shades. This will just make a really fun calendar. Again, as we saw in the main kit, there's a 6x6 calendar included, although you've got to lose that paper. So you have to think about that. But I love that there's so many different colors that we can use in this solids kit and just be able to work through the year. So there's all of our solids. Again, lots of fun and an easy way to coordinate with what you have. Now, last in the group of things that are available is a calendar. And this is a 2022 calendar. So it's ready for you to go, ready for you to decorate. Calendar decorate me. Sounds like an order. But it gives you a blank page up at top that you can fill in however you want. And the calendar below that's already filled in for 2022. So you're really set. Decorate the top. This part is ready to go and you can move forward. After March is over, or after 2022 is over, excuse me, you could also cover and decorate this part with your photos and memories and that sort of thing from the year. So you potentially have 2 different ways of decorating. Again, use it as a calendar and then maybe turn it into a fun little album. The front cover is pretty plain, as you can see. The back cover is entirely plain, so you could have some possibilities there too. And then the back page of the calendar just kind of gives some suggestions on what your pages, what your layouts might look like to get your calendar going. So what a fun set. It's called A Year with My Nomies. It's selling kind of fast, but there are still some left in the shop that you can get and you can create your own memories. I'm working on something for the shop, so be sure and check that out in a couple of weeks as this gets done. I'm more of a mulling crafter, so I have to look and think about it for a minute, but then when I create, I do it pretty quickly because I know where I'm going and in my mind I have things set up. But we all create differently. There's so much fun to be had. Again, you don't have to finish the calendar though in order to use it. So just keep a month ahead and you're good to go. It's fun. And this one's a 10 by 10 calendar, by the way. I think there's lots you can do with those small wallet calendars for tailored expressions. There's so many different designs and paper in this collection that you can do the 10 by 10, you can do the 6 by 6, and you can do probably a couple of those little tailored expressions calendars. So stay tuned to see some actual calendars and inspiration in the shop. But for the time being, know that the paper is there. It's selling quickly. And if you're interested, you might want to go check it out and then just, hang back for a minute or get started on your own, because I can't wait to see what you do too. You guys do the coolest things, and sometimes they're things I don't even think about. So we all inspire one another, which is so cool. Grab your paper, make your year with your Nomis. Make 2022 a Nomi year, and you'll be good to go. Thanks for staying tuned. We'll have more later in the week because I know there's at least 1 or 2 more collections coming in. Thanks for watching. Bye.